welcome to my channel. Check out my Smashing Pumpkins hoodie. Yeah, and I thought we could just talk about maybe movies. Maybe we could go into some existential topics. I don't know. I just want to talk about whatever I want. I really just have wanted to make YouTube videos for a long time. And I made some, but I've been I was struggling for a long time with being perceived. I know a lot of people struggle with that. But I just really don't care anymore. And I'm like, we're all gonna die, and this might not even be real. That's the food. If chewing noises piss you off, you're gonna hate this entire video, probably. So, I think I already said my name's Jules. I'm 24. I'm vegan. I got some veggies with tahini and agave. It's so good. If you're vegan, you should try it. Or if you're not vegan, you should also try it. I hope you're eating something with me. Maybe I'll do some movie recommendations because in my opinion I have the best taste in movies. I'm sure everyone thinks that about themselves though. So I have a movie to recommend. It's called Climax, and it's by Gaspar Noé, and it's basically about a group of dancers who, I mean, a lot of them aren't good people to begin with. They're kind of just not very nice people. Just snotty people, I would say. And they're having a little dance party with their group, just kind of with sangria and stuff, just I think it's in an old gymnasium. But anyways, so someone spikes the sangria with LSD, and it's a large amount, and then everything just loses control, and everything hits the fan. It's so traumatizing. It was messed me up for a week. And most movies by Gaspar Noé are the gnarliest horror movies, so I've just been recommending his stuff to anyone and everyone who will listen. So if you haven't seen that movie, you need to go watch it tonight, but only if you're prepared for that kind of mental anguish. Some other movies, I'm scarfing my food down. Some other movies that I have been watching a lot are old Joseph Gordon-Levitt movies. This movie, The Lookout. He seems really young in it. Maybe he was in his early 20s or even maybe 19. But in that movie, he has a brain injury, and basically these people force him to be the lookout while they rob this bank, and it's just messed up. It wasn't a scary movie or anything, but a lot of his old movies are just really good. And I really liked that one. And then also Manic. It's free on YouTube, and it is with him and Zooey Deschanel. And they're also in 500 Days of Summer together later on down the road. But Manic was made when they were definitely 15 or so. Or at least they look 15. They look really young. And it takes place in the psych ward, and they're just all messed up in the head, and it's really good, and there's a lot of good music in that movie. But I watched Mysterious Skin, that's like a very gnarly movie that he was in when he was younger, and it has a lot of like child SA scenes in it. So that's like a movie that you only watch like one time, because it was really messed up. But it was really good. And the soundtrack was like all slow dive, which was awesome. But that was a good one. Another good one was Brick. And it's like set, like, it's also when he was like probably 19 or so. But the way they talk in that movie is like so old timey. It's like I guess it's called noir. There's like another word that's supposed to be there in front of noir, but the way that they're talking is like old timey. I feel like if you know, you know. But it was really good. I mean, at first I was like kind of cringing a little bit at the way they were talking. But looking back on it, I really enjoyed it. And it has to do with like him getting all like mixed up in like drug dealers, like drug dealers dealings, like people, I guess, dying, and his crush died, and like he wants to investigate it, and it all takes place like in high school, in like in between like high school cliques. It was really good though. I keep like pausing the video to take bites because like I'm not used to doing like mukbang. It's like weird to like eat knowing that like someone could be watching this. But that's like the whole point. Something else I've been loving that I've always loved, not to be like annoying like that, but I like just rewatched all of Daria. You can watch it on Watch Cartoons Online. I think that's what the website is called. But I love that show so much. That is like my ultimate like comfort cartoon. And I'm like so sad I'm on the last episode right now, like the last like 20 minutes of the last episode. I'm probably just gonna restart it again from the beginning. And that is like the best cartoon and has like the best music. Another cartoon that I have been really into is called Downtown, and you can also watch it on YouTube. It's like about an alternative group of friends in the 90s that live in New York, and it's like super cool. It's a really cool cartoon. It's an old MTV cartoon, I think, and yeah, you should totally check that out too if you check out any of these. If I'm doing movie recommendations, I have to always like mention my favorites. I'm gonna open my drink. But Candy is my favorite movie. Anything with Heath Ledger is like my favorite. So like 10 Things I Hate About You with Heath Ledger and Joseph Gordon-Levitt, and that's like my favorite movie. That's my like comfort movie. I've seen it like an annoying amount of times. I say a lot. I'm just now noticing. But Candy is my favorite movie. Beautiful Boy. I feel like a lot of people are like so obsessed with Timothée Chalamet, but like they haven't seen Beautiful Boy, and that is like by far my favorite thing that he's ever been in or done. Like I could care less about everything else he's ever done. That's like sounds kind of mean, but Beautiful Boy was like so good. Heaven Knows What was also amazing. The Candy, Beautiful Boy, and Heaven Knows What are all like movies about the main characters like struggling with like the life of like being a drug addict and like how like gnarly it really gets, which those are like some of my favorite types of movies. And also Heaven Knows What is made by the Safdie brothers. I believe that's how you say their name. And the movie Good Time is also written by those people. And that movie was awesome too. It's kind of similar to The Lookout, where like one of the main characters is like has a brain injury basically, and is helping the other main character, which is Robert Pattinson, to like steal money, and basically they get caught and it's just like a shit show. But those are all really great movies, so like don't take this for granted. And if you watch any of the movies I just mentioned, then please let me know and tell me what you thought of them. I'm finally taking a sip of this drink. It tastes like Smarties. It tastes like Smarties. Isn't that what they're called? Did you ever used to like crush those up and then like smoke them? Like fake smoke them, like just crush them up, and then you could like inhale the powder through the plastic, and like it would look like you were smoking when you were in like elementary school, because I used to do that. And I also used to smoke like Twix. That's like so embarrassing. And what is the red stuff called? Not licorice. Twizzlers. Twix and Twizzlers, you could like light the end of it and you could smoke it. Like, why? I don't know why I did that. It's so embarrassing. Well, this video has gone on for like an overly long amount of time of me just rambling. I hope you enjoyed it though, and I hope you watch one of the movies I recommended, because they're all like really good. And I hope you stick around, because I'm gonna be uploading more to this channel, because my mind is just going like 1,000 miles a minute at all times, and I might as well just get it out and put it somewhere, because it's driving me crazy. So I hope you enjoyed, and I hope you come back, but if not, it's also cool, and thanks for being here this time. Bye.